Hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? Today I have my first, not my first video, but I wanted to share my first blog post that I made in a while. And this is my first blog post on Medium. Because I used to make some blog posts, but that was back on Weebly. And I actually was just reading some of the stuff I wrote back then, and that I'm kind of shocked by what I was writing. Like, the amount of vocabulary I used to know and that I forgot. Though I won't really say it ever like was very practical because I never use those words in like my day to day or in any case, to be honest. But it shocked me because I remember back then, just some lore back then. I remembered back then when I was memorizing words that I just come across, and I wouldn't even try that hard to memorize it. I would come across it when reading, and then I'll search it up, jot it down in my Google Docs, and from time to time I'd test myself. But pretty much every time I tested myself, I remembered it. But yeah, that's just some crazy old story. But that was my freshman year, and I'm kind of shocked, like, that I was writing that well. I just kind of assumed that I wasn't good at writing. And I still don't think I'm that great at writing, but I feel like I've made a lot of improvements to it. The biggest of which was recent, that being showing more of my own authenticity and writing what is true to myself rather than trying to anticipate what the reader wants. Because maybe you guys can relate, but back in high school, middle school, when we were given a prompt from like the teacher, all I would think about is what does the teacher want to see, and I'm going to try to write it in the format that they probably want me to do it in, and I'll try to fill in everything from there. And actually, that's kind of how I wrote my personal essay for college applications too, and that's kind of why it was trash. Now I'm taking a different route, and I'm taking a different route while writing my dental school application, and also, as I'm going to talk about my blog, I'm trying to write what is genuine to myself, and then from there try to shape it into what the dental school application, the mission team wants, rather than building something around what they want. It might not sound like a big difference, but it's a very big mentality shift. Let's get back to the topic, because that was a big tangent. I made my first post on Medium, is the new website that I did. And Medium makes it so easy. You don't have as much customization, but the difference is kind of irrelevant, at least for my purposes. I don't really think anyone's gonna be out here reading my writing, but maybe people will. But regardless, I'm writing it because, as I state in my writing, actually, because I wrote about why I'm starting the blog. As I state in my writing, I'm starting it because I want to create something of my own personal expression rather than always consuming other people's creations or products. I want to create a product of my own. It doesn't need to be bought, but it's something that I produced, something that is unique to me, and something that I want to spend my free time doing and enjoy doing it. So now that I have this YouTube channel, which I make kind of spontaneous videos, though sometimes I plan what I want to do, but most of the times they're spontaneous. And now I'm also going to have this blog. I really do think they complement each other so well, because I see my YouTube channel as a pet project. It's a play on passion project, but I like the word pet project because it's kind of for fun. It's not as big as a passion project, but it's more for fun. Like, my YouTube channel is my pet project, and now I'm going to have this blog, which is my second pet project. I'm not gonna spend so much time with either of them, but together, you know, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun, and I like that I'm gonna keep it authentic. Number one, it's just easier for me to not have to edit videos or have to really go back and like worry about, oh, do I have to edit this and edit that in my writing? And number two, I like that it's, more personal and authentic. I want to show my true self. And yeah, that's that. Just wanted to share that update with you guys. And I really do hope that you guys are all doing well. When I see my friends, like, since today's the first day back from break, but in general, sometimes I haven't seen my friends in a while. I ask them, how are you doing? Where is your mental at? Like, how is your mental state being? Like, I'm interested in that because people don't care enough about it for themselves and for other people. So I want to be someone that brings attention to that. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and I'm gonna catch you guys. Peace.